99% of CBD products on the market are a scam. Look, honestly, I never thought I'd be doing something like this. As one of America's first manufacturers in the CBD space, I'm here to tell you the dirty little secret about the industry that nobody's talking about. It was by complete chance we found out that MIT researchers recently stumbled upon a new quantum technology that's able to unlock CBD's capabilities to a level we've never seen before. And this rare, new type of CBD is now being sought out by corporate executives, world-class athletes, and elite pain relief specialists, giving thousands of men and women across America a body that now functions better than they always wished it had.
The CBD industry should be pretty ashamed of itself
for hiding the truth about CBD.
An unintended public health experiment is underway.
And here's what's disturbing.
These products are coming online much faster than we can actually research them.
Some of them might actually be doing you more harm than good.
CBD supplements are not tested, approved, or regulated by the FDA.
The CBD industry has a dirty little secret that they don't want you to know about.
Well, a lot of people swear by this stuff, but is it safe?
We were the ones making the products for many of the most popular CBD brands out there.
As the CBD frenzy grows, so does the confusion.
Something never quite sat right with me.
Will regular, even daily use cure us or hurt us?
We even threw out $500,000 worth of our own CBD products that were already made.
It's not about your personal thoughts or feelings. What does the data tell us? What does the science tell us? Truth through science.
There's actually a very big downside with all this.
The universal antidote for almost any ailment. Could it be, or is it just the next in line of a long list of snake oils? While it may be too early to truly know, one thing is for sure. The mysterious, yet quite controversial extract that comes from the hemp plant seems to have skyrocketed in popularity almost overnight, going from relatively unknown to worldwide sensation. With this much demand, one would assume it's as good as advertised. But, according to a longtime industry expert, there is much more to this story that consumers are not aware of. And for the very first time, in a groundbreaking confession, this shocking detail is being shared with the public.
Hey, remember me?
I immediately recognized him.
You sold me those 50,000 bottles of CBD. That doesn't even work.
Is this really happening right now? There I was, standing at our booth in the middle of a huge supplement trade show, a line of people waiting to talk to me. At this point, we were already established as the company to work with if somebody wanted CBD products made for their brand.
Don't buy anything from this jerk. This stuff is a waste of money.
Every single one of those potential clients waiting in line to talk to me, one by one, started walking off. Even Janice, the nice lady who I was talking to at the exact time this happened. I sat down in the chair behind me with my head in my hands, thinking, how could this be happening to me?
Excuse me, sir.
I looked up. There was an older gentleman in a business suit standing in front of me.
I just witnessed what happened there. I'm sorry about that. It really isn't your fault, though.
He handed me a business card and said,
give this guy a call. I really think you should talk to him.
Little did I know, this would be the day that changed everything for us. Look, if you've ever tried CBD in the last decade, then there's a very good chance that my old company may have manufactured it. We were the ones making the products for many of the most popular CBD brands out there. And we helped these companies make millions selling their products to everyday people just like you and I. And I can honestly tell you that almost all of their products are practically identical. And almost all of them are a complete waste of money. Even worse, some of them might actually be doing you more harm than good. And I'm sorry, but I didn't know any better. None of us knew any better. During that time, we thought we were providing a true solution to the people who needed it. Something that had been hidden from the public simply because it was previously associated with marijuana. We thought it was this new natural miracle that was the answer to everyone's physical and mental problems. I mean, here we were, selling all this CBD. Everybody and their grandma seemed to want it, but I never understood why, because it just never seemed to really do anything for me, even when I took higher doses like people would recommend. My back still hurt. I constantly had tension in my neck. I was fatigued, never waking up feeling refreshed. I was constantly stressed out, and it wasn't easy for me to focus on work, let alone my personal life. I had all these issues myself, and I never really talked about them to anyone since I was selling millions of bottles, what was supposed to be the solution to these same problems. So I started thinking, well, maybe it's just me. But it just didn't really make any sense though. I know you've heard all the same promises. Be pain-free, finally stop stressing, best sleep ever, be happy again, and the list goes on and on. That's why I'm here to talk about the discovery that we stumbled into that opened our eyes to all this, and also showed us the true potential of these hemp extracts and how they can be made much more powerful than anything we've ever seen before. Something that was able to finally take my lower back pain away and get rid of my nagging sciatic nerve issues. Something that had me in a positive state of mind, carefree, and able to feel good about what I'm doing with work. And on top of all that, I'm now getting the most restful sleep of my life. I'm no longer fatigued, and I'm able to focus on the things that I need to do. So what is this discovery that has unlocked CBD's maximum potential? Well, it couldn't be easier. Imagine being able to do all your favorite activities as much as you wanted without your body hurting. You can now stand up without the stiffness in your lower back following you around. Your hands and knees feeling lubricated and well oiled. No more shooting pains down the side of your leg. The tension in your neck and shoulders that makes it impossible to concentrate on getting anything done or feeling positive, just not being there. Imagine feeling calm, balanced, and confident. Your worries about your family's future and what's going on in the world simply fading away. Sleeping at night in complete serenity, no more racing thoughts or hours of tossing and turning, falling asleep effortlessly and waking up rejuvenated. Simply just imagine a body that acts and feels years, maybe even decades younger than it does right now. It doesn't matter if you're 85 or 25 or any age in between. Whether you have severe joint, muscle, or nerve pain, are constantly stressed, or have issues sleeping, I promise that what I'm about to share with you is definitely something you're going to want to try. If it sounds too good to be true, I don't blame you. I would have thought the same thing if I didn't personally know what's behind these incredible results. And no, it's not anything that'll make you feel loopy, and it's certainly not some horrible tasting oil drops or a novelty type product like CBD gummies. It's not a greasy pain cream that smells bad, and it's not one of those vaporizer pen things. This is something brand new. Something that comes from a discovery made by MIT researchers that have unlocked CBD's full capabilities and is now responsible for people obtaining outcomes that we've never witnessed before. I'm talking folks in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond that are looking, feeling, and moving like they're 20 years younger. The pain that's been ruining their life is finally gone for good, now having the energy for all their favorite hobbies. Being able to run around and play with the grandkids, hearing them laugh and giggle, no more brain fog, drawing a blank, or forgetting where they put things, and for the first time in a long time, popping out of bed, refreshed every morning, ready to seize the day. And look, it's not just folks in their 50s and over. In fact, we're seeing people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s using the same breakthrough with their own astonishing results. No longer irritable or anxious, easily handling everyday life, feeling physically smooth and mentally at peace, like all is right in the world, and having a confidence they never had before. Now, getting out of the house, meeting people, and experiencing what life truly has to offer them. So if you're watching this, chances are that you or a loved one need relief from pain, stress, or sleep problems and will massively benefit from what I'm going to share here today. And since I know this seems hard to believe, don't believe me. See what these people who have experienced this themselves have to say.
I originally heard about this from a friend who said it helped her husband big time with his lower back pain. So I gave it a try for my knee pain that had been bothering me for a long time. And it was the first natural solution I've ever tried that actually worked. I'm back to going on my daily walks again. I feel better than I have in a long, long time. Thank you. Thank you.
Look, honestly, I had tried a couple different CBD products and they never did anything for me. And when I heard about why they didn't, it kind of all made sense. So I tried this new type and dang man, I'm so glad I did. Because I feel like the stress is gone. And I finally feel like I'm in control of my life.
Hey, I just don't know where to start, you know. I need to thank my daughter for turning me on to this. You know, she shared this with me. My life was really going downhill. It was really in a really bad place. And I just didn't know what to do. I was in so much pain, really, really bad pain. I couldn't do anything. It was debilitating to me. And I couldn't even play golf. And even more, I couldn't even ride my motorcycle. Oh man, I was in a really dark place. So it was just not good. But you know, now I feel great, and it happened really quickly. So I'm really grateful for my daughter. And all this happened really quick. It was a pretty quick turnaround. So I feel wonderful. So thank you.
We were one of the first manufacturing companies to start working with CBD when it began being sold as a supplement back around 2015.
CBD. CBD.
Sprouting up everywhere and in everything.
And over the next few years, we became known as one of the largest and most recognized manufacturers of CBD products in the United States. We traveled all over the country, year after year, attending all sorts of expos, conferences, events, and business meetings. We came to know a lot of the biggest names in this booming CBD industry. And being a big-time manufacturer of CBD products, we were positioned right between the CBD suppliers and the CBD brand owners. So we knew every single trend before they ever hit the market. Every advancement that was being made in the industry, we had access to. Look, I'd be lying if I said I didn't get caught up in the excitement and hype of it all. I mean, it was like a gold rush. We were right in the middle of it all. We showed so many of these companies how to create and grow their own CBD brands that we eventually just started our own brand. And for a good while, we also continued to manufacture products for a lot of these other brands as well. And looking back on it now, here's what's disturbing. We always heard those CBD brands say how their products were better than all the others, but the truth was, they weren't. They were all the same. We knew this because we were the ones making the products. So even through all this success, something never quite sat right with me. We already know this plant has extremely unique capabilities and comes with such a rich history and legendary list of promises. So why did I and most other people I talked to not see any relief from CBD? Well, remember that humiliating situation that happened to me at the trade show that I shared with you? And also how it led to me receiving that business card? Everything, and I mean everything, changed for me that day. That business card happened to be for a world-renowned scientist who had been independently researching and working with CBD. This scientist told me about key information so eye-opening that it made me question what we'd really been doing all these years. And this one secret that had been hidden from the public was the reason behind us throwing out $500,000 worth of CBD products. Now look, over the years I have met plenty of experts and scientists in and around the CBD and supplement industries, but during that first conversation I had with Dr. Tracy, I knew he was different. He easily had the most impressive credentials I had ever come across. He's literally been formulating supplements for over 30 years now and has 1,500 different supplements that he's personally created. He has extensive studies in ethnobotany, hematology,